Oh, you work in the university, so therefore you must read a lot. Huh? Huh? What makes people think that I like reading? Seriously, I have no idea. Do I look like someone that I have the face of a very smart person where I would truly then like to read? Well, maybe that's the reason why I couldn't really pursue what I wanted to pursue in the first place. But either way, let's talk about whatever that we need to talk about. Hello everybody and welcome to the Kev Joce channel, a channel where we are who we are. I am Kev and this week we are talking about reading. Per se, I don't even know why Joce wants to basically talk about this. And at the same time, I actually got a shock when Joce told me that, oh, I don't like to read. And I was like, what? You should check out her Instagram. You will be able to see during the non-pandemic days, she would basically then fill her stories with books after books, and then she would snap a picture of a book. You would then automatically assume that she likes books, right? She told me that she doesn't like reading. And I was like, eh? Anyway, let's not talk about Joce. You can actually listen to more about Joce in her video. Let's talk about me now. And I can tell you, I am not a reader. I do not like to read. I hate reading. And that's one of the reasons why I struggled so much. It's not per se that I don't like to read. I do read. It's just that if you ask me to read certain things, I will then not going to be able to do it. I'm a very funny guy, and also at the same time it's because I'm a person who is a little bit on the quick side as well. I like things to be quick. I like things to be instant. That's why when it comes to reading, I know reading will slow me down. If you listen to my traveling response, you know at the end of the day how I would like to spend time with my family and how I would like to slow down. Reading is not one of them that will give me the time to slow down. Reading, on the other hand, will give me the time to even irritate me even more. That's because at the end of the day, I just don't like reading. I don't like to read novels and long book ads, long stuff, if there's such a thing. At the end of the day, the first book that I did read a lot when I was young, alright? I did read a lot. If not, then I won't basically be where I am today. But if you ask me to do reading now, then I would be like, ugh, no. Unless, though, it's going to be about something that I truly like. This is when people ask me then, if that's the case, then how come your English is alright? How come you manage to basically then be good at English? Well, one thing for sure, if you like to read things that you truly like, you will find the joy in reading. And one thing that I truly like to read was basically, not now, because I don't think they have a lot of walkthroughs anymore in a written form. When I was young, when I was gaming on my PS1, I loved reading walkthroughs. Basically, that's when I could find out for how to basically beat a boss, how I could then do something, how I could then find something. Because before then, we didn't really have YouTube videos, and what we could do basically was just to just to read walkthroughs, and that's what I did. That's how I got my English. That's how basically then I got my vocab, because I like to read walkthroughs. I still love to read walkthroughs now. It's just that walkthrough nowadays, basically they're very thin, and then most of the time they have a YouTube video there. So they would then ask you, watch the video, which I would then just skip it through, because I don't like to watch how people play. I like to read how people play though. So yeah, that's the weird me. When it comes to reading, I like reading walkthroughs. The other thing that truly I like, instead of reading novels, which is going to be like long, I can't do long stuff. Long-winded stuff, sorry. What I normally do is that I like to read short stories, in particular fan fictions. I realize that fan fictions are basically quite fun. The way they spin off the character, the way they make the character fall in love with another character is just so funny and hilarious sometimes. I don't know, I find reading fan fiction fun. And also because at the same time, fan fiction will always be very short. In particular, give it around like 10 pages or so, maximum 100 pages, and that's it, they're done. And it's short, it's sweet, it's simple, and at the same time, it has a lot of spin-off, if you want to call it that way, and it's interesting. I do like to read a lot of fan fictions, particularly. And that's also the reason why I don't like novels, because novels are long. I'm gonna be very long-winded. I'm gonna tell you all the thing that no, don't read novels. Read more fan fictions, because that's the thing. Fan fictions are basically, they are very fun, they are very fast, and at the same time, they are something that's gonna be snappy. Other than that, then that's it. I don't really do a lot of readings. I am not like my god sister though, or my adik, my kakak angkat, where she reads dictionary. Have you ever seen someone who would read dictionaries? Yeah, I have seen her read dictionaries. I was like, wow, sis, you're good. No, that's not going to be something to do. But either way, then, when it comes to reading, you truly want then got to read sometimes as well. Reading does help to increase whatever that you want to increase, especially when it comes to your vocabulary. So therefore, do some reading. That's for sure. Say no to reading only when you have enough of the language or you want to do something else. Well, I think that's all I have to say about reading. I think. Either way, tell me about what you read though. Tell me about what you like to read, and tell me about what you will constantly read. And when we hand, then basically we can strike out a conversation of what will be the best for me, and at least that entice me to start reading all over again then, alright? I think until then, I'm gonna sign off. Remember to subscribe on our YouTube channel, like us on our Facebook page, or follow us on our social media account as well. Until then, I am Kev, so I'm from Kev and Joce, and I'm signing off. Bye-bye! Enjoy your reading!
Kev and Joce.